So we got Scope Set, man. We gonna play 3 Scope Set selections, man. You know what I'm saying? Prior to this legendary first interview on our beta version of our podcast. Again, thank you guys for being a part of this. We have 14 great people in the chat. And I appreciate y'all for watching. Scope Set. You already know what it is, man. Fever Dreams. Let's get into it.
Hands, but I ain't got plans for that pain. And the north side turn resistance to a stain. The side of the distrusted turns my blood rusted. You leave me disgusted. The will of me has combusted. At once I was dusted. I see the dark at the end of the flames. I won't let this trip take my fucking mainframe. All of my energy and my life filled with misery. Wasted so this hate filled right ends bitterly.
It's top 3 from that album, High Tide of Troubled Waters.
Rag from my skull, then I smoke a new sport. Fuck all you hoes, I just find some shit to snort. Leave you red and white, yeah, bitch, like a wart. Like they always PowerPoint, bitch, I say power core. Who the fuck you wanna be, bitch, I know it's me.
Man, the production going dumb.
Fuck. Yo, hey.
Woo!
Couple of grams up in my pocket, pop his bone right out the socket. Got a picture of my love in my locket, ready to cock it. Nah, I'm really illy, like my spleen is ready to quit me. Nina screaming, please equip me, keep it silly.
Hey, what's good, man? It's your boy Darren Israel, man. Y'all about to tap into an exclusive interview with Scope Set, live, right here. Well, it was live, but now it's gonna be on YouTube. So I appreciate everybody who comment, like, and subscribe. And also on Instagram, y'all keep going crazy. Numbers going up, man. So I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in and sharing the content. So shit, man, welcome to the show, man. Thank you very much for tapping in with me and believing in the process, man, for real, man.
I appreciate it. First off, let me just say thank you everybody that turned out to the stream, especially people that I fuck with a lot, you know, Slicks, Cade, Tulip, all y'all fucking Stooge. I love all y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, man, where you get your name and the whole aura from? How you get your artist persona from? How did that come about?
Alright, so to start with the name, I've had like 10 different names. So the first name I had was just straight Grim, and that mainly came from my Xbox name. I like to just, you know, I really like the persona of like a Grim Reaper, so I was like, okay, for sure, like that's a cool name, you know. And then obviously I was fucking amazing at COD and Apex, so I was basically the Grim Reaper.
Nice.
You know.
Nice.
But nah, after that it went to Third Omen for a while, and I don't know why I picked that. And honestly, I kind of forgot about Omen 13. And when people are like, oh, you named yourself after Omen 13, I was like, oh shit, I kind of forgot he existed, never mind.
Wow.
So I had that for a little bit. I had that name up until I believe McDonald's Freestyle, which was my 3rd release. That came out in March, I think, March, April. And then, you know, after that, I went to Scope Set. That was the first Suicide Boys song I've heard. So I was like, I gotta name something that is gonna represent me. And I was like, you know what? I feel like my verses, I have to always be, you know, on point. Always got to be set in the mood. So I was like, Scope Set is what it is.
So I mean, like, in regards to music, bro, like, you know, when did you know that it's something that you really wanted to do, or like when did you start taking it serious type deal?
Actually, okay, so first off, let me say that all this would not have happened without the one and only, my brother, literally my blood brother, Crucifix. That is my guy. Man, he was there since the beginning, quite literally. I mean, I knew I liked music from a very young age. I was always listening to it. When I was 5, my brother worked at a pizza place. Yeah. And I would always go over there after school, and he would be closing. And because they closed pretty early, I think. So he would be cleaning up, and he would have Master of Puppets and all the Metallica songs playing. Because, man, his whole family is like Metallica addicts.
Okay.
So like from a young age, I already knew the whole song of Master of Puppets, and that's from there. It was Metallica, then it went to Green Day, Slipknot, most rock bands. I mean, rock is my favorite genre.
Gotcha.
And then it went to metal, and then that's when my brother introduced me to rap at, again, a young age. You know, Chief Keef was one of the first rappers I heard. Mo City Don too, and just a lot of them H-Town rappers. And then from there went on to Suicide Boys, and here we are now.
High Tides and Troubled Waters. When did that project come out?
So that came out October 26th. It's a little behind the scenes, but we already got a good amount of songs planned out. We already have 2 albums planned out. Everything's going swell.
Let's go into the Infamous project, man. You know what I'm saying? From top to bottom, how many tracks we got? Was it 5, 6?
It should be about 5. I don't remember. I don't have a good memory, but I think it's about 5.
Let's just start with the cover art. So, who put that together for you?
And that's my boy Polluted Flynn. Me and Kate are good friends with him, and man, he's awesome. He's crazy at everything he does. And another thing is, I know Slicks is in here. He's featured on the album. He's a big feature I really wanted to work with, and I finally got that feature, and man, I was so proud. Be getting them tours. He's gonna be getting them features, everything.
Nice. Where you from, Scope?
Man, I'm from that H-Town, but more specifically, Missouri City, Mo City. You already know.
Okay then. And that's where you stand at now?
Yeah, that's where I'm staying. Like right between. There's a little subdivision called Sugarland. I'm right between, but I'm on the right side of the highway, so we're in Mo City right now.
Okay. You got to be on the right side of the highway, you know. Sugarland. Yeah. That shit sound crazy, bro.
Hey, Sugarland's got the rich people.
Oh,
it's kind of crazy. You can tell, bro.
What the hell, bro? That's some Willy Wonka ass shit going on over there. Some Dr. Seuss ass shit going on right there.
You go to Missouri City, you got Mo City Dawn, and you go to Sugarland, and it's like, hey guys, Sugarland.
Honky donkey.
It's called Sugarland because it's got an Imperial Sugar Mill there,
oh,
which is a big sugar provider. So that's where it came from.
Got it. What's some of your biggest takeaways from this project as an artist who created it and got his hands all over it, vocals and everything like that? What's your biggest takeaway from it?
And I think let's start off with the stuff I'm proud about. Man, I'm proud about everyone that collaborated on this album. I mean, shout out to Young Tulip. I know he's in here. Shout out to, of course, Polluted. Shout out to Crucifix as well. He helped me construct this. So he helps me construct every single song. He mixes everything. He almost produces everything. Whenever I make a bad verse, he tells me to delete it, make a new one, and that's what we do. And man, I love him so much. And
nice.
you know, shout out to Slicks, of course. You know, he's on there. And then I think to pronounce his name is Bulltren. And then I also got Viscounts on there as producers. So yeah.
Would you say like this is one of your biggest collaborative projects? You know what I'm saying, with so many different people having their hands in different things in regards to the project? Or most of your projects kind of be like this?
And most of my projects are like this, except this next one after this. This is going to be a straight Crucifix produced, Crucifix mixed and engineered album. The one after this, and it's going to have, I'm hoping, for a good 12 to 10 tracks on there, since I've been going very light on the tracks so far, like the track listing. And I mean, you've heard Crucifix, you heard his beats. It's gonna go fucking
crazy, bro. So in regards to I ain't gonna lie, look at this picture right here though. How old were you in this picture? Like 12, 13, 11?
Okay, so which picture? The Infamous picture,
the Infamous,
or the Newport's picture?
Yeah, Infamous part 1.
So for Infamous, that was in November, because I'm a very young person.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Infamous came out, or that picture was taken in November. I went to a wedding, and I just had to cop a picture. My fit was pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie.
Couldn't
see the chain.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, bro. How old are you, bro?
A good 16.
16? Man, give it up for Scope Set, man. Give it up for Scope Set. You a fucking future Hall of Famer, boy.
I appreciate that. And actually, soon. I was planning soon enough to do a face reveal, but I thought today might be the perfect day to finally show everyone my face, because my face is not very well known, except people that were there from the beginning, like towards Nails and Scream, like the first songs.
Yeah.
So, but I think my face has changed a lot, or my appearance has changed a lot. And you know, I'm wearing sweats right now, but I don't really care.
Yeah, man, I go right in the Discord and put the video and chop that thing, chop suey that thing, you know what I'm saying, so they can see you.
Another thing is this isn't official. I was recently selected to perform live at a venue in Houston, and hopefully, if everything goes well, March 14th is the day, and that's gonna be my first show. That's awesome. This is my first interview, so this is fucking awesome.
Man, I'm blessed to have you, man.
I mean, what's crazy is I haven't recently started promoting my music up until City of Sin, which came out in July. But I mean, from then it was July, no music. October or September, it was Blunts. I came out with Blunts. I was like, I'm gonna write a song real quick, wrote it out, recorded it, and I said, let's send it out. Boom, done. Because I felt like I was keeping people waiting too long. And then after that, October dropped the album. November dropped the song with Ginseng. It's been no music since then, up until like a week ago. Speaking of like just people like what you were talking about earlier, who I was working with, I do have a collab on the way with the one and only legendary Dominus from Doom Shop.
Hey,
and that I'm super excited for that one. That's
nice.
This would be a crazy.
Jeez.
One of my favorites.
How long have you been making music?
So I think since late December, it's been a year.
Oh, okay then. Wow, Mr. Spur. I gotta give it up to you.
Actually recording.
Yeah, you got a sound on you, my boy. You got a sound and approach and it's just different, man. It's just different for your age group. I like to say for your age group, you definitely you on some other shit. Like if you was older, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you know, this and that. But for you to be so young and taking the influence that you taking from the game that's already been laid before you, man, you're doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? You sound phenomenal, man. And I just feel like you're going to be going a lot of different places after this year. You know what I'm saying? For real. Shout out to you, bro.
Oh yeah, I think hopefully my hard work and definitely his hard work will pay off. Because I mean, I try to put as much. I come home, if I don't got no homework, I go straight into the studio, try to write something, try to record. And I mean, if I do got homework, then man, I do homework at like 3 in the morning because I want to get this done.
Right, that's a fact.
I can't because I get into the zone and I can't come out. There have been times where I've been late to my job because of this. I've been up in the morning. I get 4 hours of sleep, go to work 8 hours, work 9 hours, and then come back home, right back to it.
Yeah.
And then it just so happens I get to a day where it's like finally a Saturday, knock out, sleep for like a good 12, 13 hours, wake up at like 5 in the afternoon. I'm like, oh man, I'm here to eat. I'm here to make that money. I'm here to work, you know.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people like I said in City of Sin, there's a lot of people who do this just for the clout, just for the fame, for the, you know, for all that. And I'm here because I recognize that I got a somewhat talent of like rapping, whether, you know, different perspectives, because people could say I'm good at writing, people could say that I'm good at flowing, some people say I just have a voice.
You know what I'm saying? What can the people expect before grabbing this album on the 29th?
So to start it off, just real quick, High Tides and Troubled Waters, which is my first album, first project ever. I was not supposed to be this is Scope Set. This is supposed to be what is Scope Set. Like, I was trying to find some sounds, and if I liked them, I released them. And that's why you hear so many different styles. It's like you got the first 3 songs as straight heavy bangers. You got yell rap, you got regular dark trap, you got some I had planned on getting a boom bop beat, a boom bop song in there, like a East Coast. It never worked out because I mean, I ended up not liking the beat after a while. But that's what you get whenever you look for type beats, because that's basically some of my beats are type beats. And some of them I look for producers, I find great talent, and I'm like, yo, I want to hop on this beat, I really like it, because I'm not gonna hop on a beat I don't like, or you know, if I like it and I can't really flow on it, I change the flow, I change up what I usually do, and and that's what happened was with the Wraith beat. I loved it so much, and I didn't know how to flow in it, which is why in Wraith you hear 4 different flows, straight
Right.
back to back different flows.
Yeah.
But back to Infamous. Infamous is gonna be like that. It's kind of a more refined sound. Like there's 5 songs, so the sounds that really worked are gonna reappear. You heard Newports. Newports was just straight rap. That's straight. I wouldn't call it dark trap. I would say that it was more of like a yo, I'm back. I'm back and I'm ready to consume all y'all rappers. If you're not here, if you're not here to work like I am, then it's too bad. Yeah, and I actually just recently had a conversation about this with Crucifix, and I was telling him like, yo, honestly, what'd you think of the album of High Tides? And he was like, you know what, it's a pretty good album, but you change it up too much, and that's the struggle we had, because I mean it started off heavy, went to kind of slower, and then it got to a heavy point, and then it ended soft. You heard Fever Dreams, that was the last song of the album. Ended off soft, and I don't mind that, but it was just too much switching around. And I was like, I gotta go back to old Scope Set, which is the first 3 songs I did straight Crucifix. That's what I would call, that's the Scope Set sound is, Crucifix.
Any other tracks you're gonna release before the 29th, or how you going about that?
So depending on how the Diminished feature comes out, that's gonna come out hopefully before, because I'm still waiting on the cover art for that. And then I do got another song with a classified artist. I'm not saying he's like big or anything, like he's tens of thousands in followers, but he's definitely an artist I admire, and I don't want to reveal the name yet, because it's not everything is set in stone. The beat's done. My verse is recorded, the demo's recorded. So once I get his verse back and we finalize everything, I will make the announcement for it. But hopefully that comes out soon. But
Legit.
given that we got like 11 days left, I don't think it's gonna come out that soon. I think it's gonna come out after Infamous. But I mean, yeah, and then obviously the Crucifix album coming out is gonna be coming out somewhat at this point at some point this year. Hopefully not super late. Hopefully towards like the summertime. But I mean, that's what that grind time is for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So like you got a full schedule coming up, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of music. I'll be trying my hardest to get the work out, because last year I slacked so much on the music.
Yeah, but as long as you could address that within yourself, that shit, it's time to hit the gas. You know what I'm saying, and step up. As long as you have that, you all right.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. You keep streaming Newports. Y'all are awesome at staying consistent with the listens. I'm glad that most of y'all are not one listen and out. Like, y'all actually like my songs, and I love that. Thank y'all. All of y'all in the chat too for showing support. Obviously, shout out to this man behind me right here. Crucifix started everything. And shout out to everyone that showed support even when I was not that great of a rapper. Shout out to Ruby's nephew in the chat. Shout out to Ginseng. Shout out to Tulip. Shout out to B-Souls. Shout out to everyone. And of course, the one that got me connected to everyone that you see in this chat. And shout out to Black Web. He was the first person I talked to that wasn't him when it came to music.
Shout out to Web.
Yeah, shout out to Black Web. He's on, Black Web basically, he started it. He started the flame. Black Web spread the flame. He was the one that showed me Ghoul Posse. He was the one that showed me basically all the producers that I was missing. They were right in front of me, and I didn't see them. I thought they were just people, and it was like, oh crap, y'all make beats. Let me hear him. He's so versatile, and it's insane.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? And doing those samples justice, too. We be hearing those samples in your music, man. You sound phenomenal. You got a great thing going, man. Shout out to you, your whole camp, Crucifix for sure. Everybody that's in your corner that believe in you, man. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you take that fuel and you run with it. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I appreciate that a lot.
All right, man. Whenever you're ready to back out, man, you can definitely disconnect, jump back into Twitch, man, and come hang out with us, man. We appreciate it. Y'all give it up for Scope Set.
All right, bet. Thank you, everybody that rocked out. And I got some stuff ready for y'all soon. And until then, just keep it chill, keep streaming, and I love y'all. Scope Set out.
Y'all see what it is, man. Y'all see what it is, man. Scope Set just tapped in and tapped out, man. We had a great interview. That's the process, man. Y'all get ready, man. Infamous Part 1, January 29th. Y'all get ready for that, man. Y'all get ready for that.
Want to have a discussion? Send it directly to ETA, the new podcast review, via Instagram, and let's talk about it. Welcome to Everything New.